Hello everybody, you're here with Claudio Beauty with your host Claudia Lara. Thank you very much for watching. So today I'm a little excited because we're finally going to try the Westman Atelier Vital Powder. What is it called? Vital Press Skincare Powder. Now this is the new babies. She just came out with them and I did attend a class where she showed how to use these things, and many of YouTubers were there, so that was exciting. There was a lot of buzz, and the excitement was not only because there was this new product, but because she called it is skincare in makeup, which is amazing. So if you want to see how I try this on, the two different colors and my thoughts on it, because I've been trying it through the whole weekend, please keep on watching. So I'm going to link below the video on how I apply the makeup that I'm wearing. Very simple. Basically, I tried the new Laura Mercier Tinter Moisturizing, which so far I love. Of course, it's been a couple of hours, but so far I love. And then many other goodies that I did put on, but I'll list them down below as well. Let's get to these powders. Now, the way she used them in that sort of tutorial and introductory video or course, she used them as finishing powder. Now, what she mentions is that they also help you not only set your makeup, but protect your skin from the environment, sort of a moisturizing. Now, why did I get two colors? Actually, from the 5 that she has, these two colors plus the white one, there's a white one, the transparent one, will fit and suit my skin color, light to medium. And then she has two others for warmer or for darker skin. So the reason I got these two, so she has the white one, which is supposed to be transparent. So if you don't have absolutely no color, just a protective that I talked about for your skin, it does have a little bit of blurring setting. Of course, it will help your makeup long last or last longer. Am I playing with words here? But most important is, she says it'll take the shine away, or it'll take some of, prevent from you to get oily or sweaty because it's setting powder. So with that, I was a little bit in the confusion versus a regular finishing powder. My understanding, the difference is this part about is good for your skin. It doesn't have any of the attributes that could be blocking or damaging to your skin. So there you have it. It does perform a little different than any other finishing powder that I own. Having said that, all my beloved finishing powders perform different. They feel different, they act different, they are different, even though they're all finishing powders. So I'll tell you my thoughts on this because I did try it through the weekend. All right, so I don't know if it's worth even swatching them. I'll try and see. So switching the pink and then now all right. Can you tell? Not really, right? So this is the pink. I guess that's why it's a lot more noticeable in my skin. And here is the yellow. You see there's a little powder. Of course, I'm not blurring it, but this one is definitely my skin color. Now, when I ordered them, I was very tempted just to order the Creme, which is the yellow one. I knew this was gonna be my color. Why? Because I have yellow undertones. So this will do it. So if you do, I will recommend you the yellow or the white if you don't want absolutely no color, right? And then of course, I ordered the pink because I knew this was for more cooler tones, lighter tones, maybe. But I ordered it because in her description, she says that this kind of give you more glowy, more brightening. And then in this one gives you that glowy brightening and then blurring sort of effect. So I wanted to see what the difference was. Also, most of my finishing powder, like in Guerlain Meteorites or some of the other, I forget the brands, but They usually have this pastel-y, pinkish, violet, so pearly. And I like that because it does brighten my skin complexion more in a porcelain, more in the cool tones. And I like that in my makeup. So that's why I ordered these two colors instead of the white one. So let me show you how it comes. Oh my God, I left the box over there. So the box is pink, and then it comes this little pouch, and then they come in this little containers. Now the containers are the same color, so you can't tell which is which unless you see the name behind it or open it up. That I wish there was some kind of, maybe I'll put stickers or something so I know which one is which. My understanding is that these containers are refillable, and that most of the brand is going to go to that system of refillables instead of buying the thing. As always, these feel very luxurious. They're beautiful. They have some heaviness to them, and the container is the same as everything else. Like, this is the bronzer, but look at the color. This is the powder. They're different colors, right? And then all her super loaded tinted highlights are in the same kind of compact, but they're in black. Again, these ones, they all look the same regardless of the color, so that you can't know unless you open it or you see the color behind. But it's the same, like this is her blushes. They all look the same thing. You need to open them to see or look at the name. So it's that kind of thing, the same with the powders. They all look the same. So let's apply them. I keep talking and no application, right? The way she applies it, she just has a new or a clean powder brush. And this is her powder brush. This is what she uses to apply it. Now, I use this brush for the bronzer, and I did use it today for the bronzer, so it's not clean. So I'm not gonna use this, but I did apply with that, and yes, it applies very nice. I do recommend that. I'm not gonna buy a second brush of this because they're expensive. They're like $100. I do love this brush, don't get me wrong, and I do love it for the bronzer, but I will not be getting a second one for the powder. But I will be using two of the newest. One is the Sonia G. This is the new set. It's one of the in the set. And this is the Niji from Sonia G. They're both great powder brushes. So the last 2 days, I applied this on Westman Atelier products, which are a little creamier with the lead up and things like that. And yes, it made a big difference. And yes, I do like them. FYI. But let's apply here with you. So I'm going to apply the cream on this side. So today I'm wearing many different products. I am not wearing the Westman Atelier foundation stick. I'm actually wearing, like I said, the Laura Mercier tinted highlight. So I just wanted to see if it performs different with different products, right? So you can do both. You can just sort of plot, or you can blur. Now, you could just apply a little bit where you need it, or you can just use it everywhere. And so, I don't know if you see a difference. I'll show you one half and the other. So one with and one without. Now, because I feel the yellow is really my skin color, I do believe it does what it says, which is the blurring, the brightening, the setting. It just looks gorgeous. It really does. I've seen some of the other YouTubers and what it does to them, and it is just amazing. So here's with, and here's without. So here's with, and here's without. So can you see the blurring, the brightening, and of course the setting? And I'm putting very lightly. This brush is very light and fluffy and applies very sort of light any product. I will apply a little bit, let's see, on my little Reddits here with the Niji. This is a brush that is a lot more concise, a lot more hairs. It's still very soft, of course, but the application is different. You see how much powder, right? And so one good thing about this powder, it doesn't matter how much you apply on top, it never gets to look powdery like you apply too much powder. So that is gorgeous. One thing that I have appreciated quite a bit of this is the powder under your eyes with concealer, with foundation, with anything that you want to apply under the eye. It does wonders. I mean, look at this versus this. So it does sort of highlight, uplift, blurred. So here it is, this side and this side. Now, for me, powders always look great on camera. It doesn't matter, even if I was filming and for these videos, I don't use powder that much. But when I do on camera, it just makes everything look flawless. In real life, it starts becoming a little cakey, or you do see the powder, inevitable. So with this powder, in real life, it looks gorgeous. So that's a big plus. Ding, 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 ding. It does blur in real life. But I do have to say, probably it just looks amazing on camera. Pictures, I mean, look, I look at myself, look at that side, and look at this side, and I'm like, wow. In real life, it does look gorgeous. It doesn't look powdery, but just FYI, it doesn't look like in the camera, right? Well, who knows? Nowadays, I've seen some videos and I'm like, holy moly, shows everything. They look so realistic. It's true. That's happening. So I don't know how today's going to be because it all depends on how the light on the window. There's some that show everything on my face. But I just wanted you to know that definitely any powder on camera makes you look $1,000 better. All right. So if you're going to go out partying or where they're going to take pictures of you, powder. Even if you don't like it. And of course, having said that, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous, seamless powder, and it's good for your skin. So there you have it. Love the La Creme. Now let's try the pink one. Now, if you have cooler tone or lighter tone than me, yeah, this could be for you. I don't think, as you saw the swatches, I mean, look, you can still see this. You see, this is the pink. You can't see where the yellow one, right? Because of my skin color. So let's apply a little bit. Let me clean my brushes. So when I apply the pink one, I do sort of sense a little bit of that whiteness, just like here. Of course, I over swatch so you can see it, but I do sort of see that a little bit. And the claim that this just brightens, not necessarily blurring, blah, blah, blah. I guess because of the pink or the white. You see, I can see here. Can you tell? Oh, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. Yeah, I can see it, the line. So if I was doing a very pinkish, pastel-y tones, I would probably pull this one. But I have to admit, I love the yellow better. And now, obviously, I could be curious about the transparent, the white one. Now, the transparent, the white one is the one that I see Westman Atelier pulling out all the time for herself. So I guess she likes what that does, which is just sort of finish the look, set up the look, and not add or influence the coloring or whatever you have in your skin. Look at that. beautiful. It does make you, I don't know if it looks, but feel younger. It does something younger. And you see how I brought a little bit of my cooler undertones? Look at that. Look at this. This is the younger me. I had a lot more cooler, and this is more how I feel today. I do have more of that yellow undertone, more predominant in my skin. So I like that, but I don't feel like that anymore. Does that make sense? This is more my tone or color, but they're both gorgeous. So I guess that's why I do see this brightening, and this one, it has the brightening, the blurring, the concealing, but they both finish nicely. And it doesn't bother your skin. Now, I did film myself using all Westman Atelier products and then adding my beloved for over 20 years Dior powder. I have a whole video on it, like my biggest secret, right? Which is this one. The dual, what is it called? Extreme Control Compact Foundation, Dior Skin Forever. There used to be a dual powder, but now it's, I guess, just finishing powder or whatever. It's a very creamy powder. I'm gonna link the link below. It's a 2-minute video, but I just tried it real quick because I wanted to compare on camera. Of course, this is not the same lighting, but more or less the difference between how that performs and this performs. And I can't do half and half because I wanted to try the pink and the yellow. So there you have it. Does it last through the day? Yes, for sure. It lasted for hours when I tried it. Now, I did try this powder with nothing on my face, meaning no foundation, nothing. And it felt a little powdery then because my skin is very dry to begin with, even though I had done my skincare, which is my moisturizer, my serum, and all of those things. Just applying the powder, it didn't do, anything particular or special, meaning I wouldn't use it that way. However, today I use just the tinted moisturizer. Love finishing with this powder for sure. I would use it. Using the Westman Atelier foundation sticks and all that, of course, perfect for finishing. And especially, I don't know if you heard me with these super loaded tinted highlighters that I haven't been able to fall in love like a lot of people have. Although this Pearl de Patch lately has been, I've been pulling it out and liking it. But still, it leaves this sort of wet, creamy look. Using this powder on top has fixed that for me. And so now I love how it looks. And so these powders, even though you put it on top of highlighting, it doesn't cover that. It just sort of blur and makes it nice. I mean, you saw at the beginning, you could see a lot more of my blush. I look more blushing. And so I added these 2 powders and it didn't diminish the color. It just made it look more diffuse in my skin, I think. So I like this look better. It's a little more subtle, elegant, and obviously make my skin better. It's good for your skin, blah, blah, blah. So do I like it? Yes. Would I have bought the pink one and the cream one? No, I would just have bought this one. So if you're more my skin color, warmer, get this. If you have cooler, lighter skin than me, then this might be for you, or just the white one, the transparent, although that one's supposed to not add a glowness to it. I do see the glowness, and I do like it. So there you have it. That's my conclusion. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this product. Are you getting it? What do you think? Have you experienced with it? And please ring the bell so you know when I upload videos. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.